Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt. So last episode, we were on Basmachi Rocks for the first time. Found some weird quirks when it comes to the Carnivores' hitboxes. I'm not going to experiment with the, Oh, hang on, dude. No, hang on. Okay, no, so these only save to that, just making sure there. There were some weird quirks to the Carnivores' hitboxes that didn't seem to want to, like, register right. I'm just trying to see if there's places I can, like, try getting a little bit of points back to, like, open us up for more stuff to go on this hunt with. Actually, you know what? I might do that, because I'll leave the Ankylosaurus out, because I always seem to have trouble getting the hits I need to put them down efficiently. But we'll leave everything else up, including the Rex, for this hunt out. We'll keep this as is. See how we do. Player upgrades, I've got everything there. Yes, we'll go on to the Great Forest Fog for this hunt. And I think with just a couple more episodes, that'll cover the last two maps. And then we're going to be good to open up like request hunts and stuff like that. But I think what I might do, maybe next Friday, or maybe even next episode, is I want to experiment with the Giganotosaurus and see if it has like the same quirks to its hitboxes as the Carnivores has had. Oh, there was something up there. Oh, just the ambient pair. I'm trying to remember where on the map I am right now. I think I'm kind of like northwestern corner. Yeah, because the big rock and everything is over to the east there. So this has sometimes been the area where a Rex patrols. Actually, I think a number of carnivores have been usually around this. Well, it's always the, like, water bodies the carnivores seem to sometimes be around, except for Basmachi Rocks. This Basmachi is pretty few with, like, ponds or that, but Great Forest, it seems like the carnivores are almost always nearby the, little pools of water that are about. So I don't have to worry about any of the Carnivores on this map. I didn't select them to be active. But there still could be okay, I'm hearing something up ahead. It would still be Ceratosauruses, or even a Rex. So we'll just kind of keep going along. Hopefully something will appear in the edge of the fog in a little bit. It's actually one thing I can't remember with the fog maps is if the dinosaurs also have their senses dulled a bit, or it's just the player. I think it's just the player that does. I don't know 100% for certain. Okay, is that going to put him down? Yeah. Okay, so there's our first one down. I do just want to be careful because, again, this could be around some other things here, too. Oh, well, that's not what I was actually expecting to see, but you know what? I don't mind that. Okay, so he's about... Yeah, I should put him down just a moment. 99. One on top of the other. So that's now going to be doubly enticing for anything in the area. Just give it a little bit of time and see if anything like a Ceratosaurus does come out. So it's basically you have good visibility to, I'd say probably about 100 whatever units we're kind of measuring that in. I'm not sure if that's like yards or that's meters or what. I think it's supposed to be meters, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll just snag the points for these two and go. You almost like got a double dip because the two are right on each other. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think I want to work to the east because that's the direction the wind is coming from. So, yeah, I actually probably shouldn't have been staying so long there with the way the wind was blowing. If there was a Ceratosaurus coming in from that way, would have easily picked me up by smell. So at least going this way might be a little bit safer. Okay, that's just a rock. Okay, with just how the fog can be so thick, you almost gotta be really on edge once things just start coming into view range. Okay, so now this area usually has at least one or two dinos near it. Now, it's often Parasaurolophus, I think, that you spot around here. But there's also the chance for a Cerato, too. Sure, that's just the Ankylosaurus up there. So I'm not going to worry too much about that one. It might have just been the Ankylosaurus, although now I'm kind of torn on if I should have come this way or not. Because if I want to go down south, that basically is going to mean everything to the west as I go will be able to smell me. Although, the wind is going a little bit west-northwest. So you know what? Maybe it's not going to be too bad if I do work south from here. Just kind of keep along the outside edge. And keep a close eye on if anything is like picking us up visibility-wise. I think that's probably going to be our safest route enough going through this. It's definitely the fog maps where I feel like a shotgun would be your preferred weapon to take with you. Because you won't have the same visibility. Like, sniper rifle would be the opposite weapon you want to take out in this. I don't think you'd really be able to see that far or well to place the shots you'll need. Okay, keep going a little more. Actually, it was just around here or somewhere near here. I think we had like that encounter with that Carnivores last Wednesday. Yeah, I think it's actually just down here, so I don't know if maybe this is possibly near where the Carnivores could be or not. Oh, we'll just kind of be cautious as we keep going. There's not really any sounds you hear through the fog to help clue you in either. You basically just quietly creep your way through. Oh, no. Okay, so there's a Tyrannosaurus up there, but I don't even see a, like, little faint silhouette of it. Oh, do I want to try going for the Tyrannosaurus? Yeah, I don't see it at all yet. Oh, but I can hear it. Like, it's one of the few animals I think you'll really hear. Oh, I can't really go that side because I... Oh, that's where you are. Oh, just like that, it goes right back off and out into the fog. Ooh, ooh. I wasn't sure if I wanted to try taking the shot while I was drinking or not, but... Oh, it covers ground super quick. Let's see, but it's over that way, same direction the wind is. Oh, but we got it with 2. Oof. Only 70, like... That's one thing I feel like the Rexes really need a bit of an adjustment for, is they should be worth more points. Like, I got stupidly lucky that he stopped and, like, the first one was almost like a little flick and he's trying to figure out what's going on. I'm going to keep moving down and see if we can get any Ceratosauruses. But at least I know that's the Rex, no longer an issue on the map. We took it down, so it's going to be a bit safer, and we don't have to keep worrying about one of them coming in. No, the Ceratosauruses I don't think are going to be quite as easy to pick up or know they're around. I think the Rex is the only one that really... Well, it's hard to tell how close we were to it when it was drinking. Yeah, I think I approached... Definitely don't feel like I'm doing a smart approach, and I don't really have a way of turning this around unless I went all the way to backtrack on the same route I just took. Because once I do get to this little southern area with the water, the only direction is going to be to go with the wind inland, kind of to the west. And that's the exact direction the wind is blowing, which means anything in that direction will probably pick us up well before I can even see it. We'll just try to be careful, go down as we have been. Our careful and cautious approach did let us just take down that Rex, and I mean, granted, we couldn't get a good look at anything other than its leg with it falling into the ground. Oh god, you annoying little... You know what, you stand still, and you're getting one. There. Just because I'm sick and tired of those little guys. I already gotta watch for things just like on the edge of my visibility. I don't need those little things stalking in. It's giving me a little bit of something else to worry about. But I do feel like the fog maps would be best with a shotgun or close range style weapon where it's a lot of power, very close range for it. And it kind of makes you feel like that close quarters tent shooter. Yeah, all I'm hearing is the water. I don't really... Nothing else seems to be, like, picking us up. There's been nothing registering on our little hunter helper. Whatever we call this. Our gadget. Although this is an area I really want to be careful in. Because we're getting up to the carnivore puddle. It seems like there's always a Stratosaurus near this next little puddle we're going to be going towards. I want to keep a close eye both on the 2 meters at the top of the gadget and also the wind icon, because I think the arrow flashes red when something's picking you up by scent. I hear stuff to the right. So, you know what, maybe I'll start going up that way and see. Doesn't look like there's a Stratosaurus here right now, which is good. I'm not sure if I even want to run into any with having taken that Rex down. But the fog maps are still able to give you so much more of a tense and eerie feeling. Because things are also so silent, it's hard to... You get limited visibility, and then because it is so quiet, any sounds you try to keep yourself more quiet to be open to them. But you're also only going to hear them more close range, too. Like something... Oh, Parasaurolophus. Okay, I think yeah, that's its head right there. I'll see if I can get a little closer and if we can put it down. Okay, it's down, but it's also further into the fog now. And I don't know if there's anything lurking around this area either. Now, time-wise, I actually might just want to grab that and go. Okay, it's just those pteranodons making noise. I'm just going to snag the points, and I think I'll call the ship and get us out of here. Yeah, fog maps, they're good every once in a while to play, because I think trying to play them too often, they're so tense and different that it could really be difficult if you keep, like, not being so good and dying like I was. I think every other fog map I think I have basically been killed as I've tried on them. This is the first one I actually succeeded not getting killed at all. But yeah, the fog maps are definitely an interesting way to change it up a little bit. But I still feel like they need, like, a counter version for a sniper rifle. Like the opposite of a sniper rifle, like a very hitting shotgun that is good for having only close range quarters really being available to you. But that leaves us with basically just 2 maps to go. We should have enough points from next episode to be able to go into the Rocks Fog. And then after that, I'm debating whether I'll do the Giganotosaurus experimenting and testing that Friday after these 2 episodes, or I'll do a request. We'll have to see. But for now, though, I think we had a pretty bit of a tense episode there, so we'll end things off here. Thank you all so much for joining me on this episode of Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave the comments right down below. And until I do see you in the next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.